We're gonna warm me up. My butt cheeks are still cold. Hi, it's your girl Aries, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This is how I go through creative shoot from beginning to end. I will show y'all how I get my inspo, how I pick out my outfits, how I spot the locations I'm gonna take pictures in, how I pick my photos, and how I edit them, all in this one video. Stay tuned and let's create some magic. So to start off with inspo, I'm gonna go to probably where most of us go, and that is Pinterest. See kind of what I wanna do. It is similar to the things I already have in mind. A lot of them are like a black cat suit, which I actually do own from a ski trip I took like 2 years ago. I don't have like a snowmobile or any like super cute mountains, but I do have some trees, and so that's where choosing where you want to shoot comes into play and seeing what inspo I can get. So I really like this one. I don't have a long sleeve bodysuit slash bikini, but I do have another bodysuit. It's not actually bikini, but it's gonna look fire, I feel like, and so we are definitely gonna use that one. So now that we have some inspo, I'm going to lay out some outfits that I want to wear and maybe try to style them a little bit, and then we will go outside and we will spot where we want to take pictures. As far as shoes goes, I feel like the moon boots are a quintessential part getting the perfect like snow picture, right? But I wasn't about to pay for the moon boots, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but you know, Steve Madden is good for a dupe, right? And so I got these, I think for that same ski trip like 2 years ago. I did get these off Amazon. I will link them in the description box if I can still find them, if they're still available, because I did get these like 2 years ago. If not, I'll show y'all something very similar. I'm definitely going to do these with the tiny bikini, with the green bikini. Now I'm gonna play with them with the black outfits, but I'm also thinking of playing with these knee-high chunky combat boots with the black outfits as well, and so we'll see. I will also link these below. I was walking out here earlier and you can't even see my footsteps anymore, so that's how much more it snowed since the morning. This little corner right here with the snow on the trees. So now that we have spotted the spots that I want to be in, especially in this moment in particular because it's cold and I need to get to my spots as quickly as possible. Okay, so for the very first picture in the full black catsuit, I think I want to be far in the backyard where there is a lot of white to very much contrast the black that I'm gonna have on. But for the green itty bitty bikini, I'm going to be underneath that tree, so I kind of have some of the green of the tree with the snow on it, and I will frame it on my phone. I'll be taking all the pictures on my iPhone 15 Pro Max using Lens Buddy. So this is what the Lens Buddy app looks like. I have my settings at 0.5 and photo and video. And then this one, I have it to infinity, so it just keeps taking pictures until I stop it. I notice when I do 0.5, I can move a lot more and move more freely, and I can still get a good shot. If you do 1 or 1.5 or like 2, you have to hold your pose. And I don't really like to hold it. I want to be able to be fluid, especially since I like doing photo and video, and I might use the video. I like to be more fluid in my motions, and I feel like it just comes off more natural in pictures too. And so that's why I do 0.5 more than 1. If you watched my 2025 reset, this is still the same wig that I'm wearing from that. I actually really do like how this turned out as a U-part or V-part wig. It's pretty low maintenance, and I am able to take it off every night if I want to. I've been trying to strategize what order I'm going to take these photos in, from the most clothing to the least clothing, or the least clothing to the most clothing, and I have decided I'm gonna go from the most to the least. So we're going to go into the catsuit first. I think we're gonna start with the combat boots. We're gonna do a few with the moon boots, and then we will go into the one piece and then the 2-piece bikini.
Oh yeah, definitely play with the tree.
done shooting. I don't shoot for a long time typically, but in the cold, in the bikini and cold, especially not doing a long time. I have water boiling because I'm also gonna make tea. We're gonna warm me up. My butt cheeks are still cold. But the next step is selecting the photos that we want to post, then putting them into Lightroom to edit, and then posting. Okay, so now I'm going to go through all of my pictures in Lens Buddy. I'm going to favorite the ones I like the most, and those are the ones I'm going to download onto my phone. Then I will put it into my Lightroom. I have a bunch of presets already created that I'm not probably going to have to individually edit any one of these per se. And if I do, I can copy and paste, create that my own preset as well, and add that to all the images that I like. But we'll see, and we'll test out some things. Lightroom is my favorite app to edit my photos in. It may seem a little advanced, but honestly, my best advice is just to download it and play with it. I don't think there's a special way to learn how to use this app the best. You really just have to learn how it works best for you. Literally go in and slide every dial to the end on each end and see how you like it. But for me in particular today, I have over 60 presets that I've created over the last 3 or 4 years. So I'm going through the presets I already have created and seeing if any of them work best for this particular photo. All of my presets are available on my website if you are interested in purchasing them. The benefit of presets is that it makes the editing process a lot easier. Carpe Diem is one of my favorite presets, so I did select it, but I knew I wanted to edit it a little bit. Even with my own presets, I still tweak them a bit. This may seem a little bit advanced, but the first part of this editing process that I'm going to do is masking. Now for this, I wanted my sky to look a little more blue. It is clearly a very cloudy day. It's been snowing, but I want a little bit more blue in my sky, and so we're going to do that. Then I wanted to make sure I didn't look too red or orange. So to make my skin tone look a little bit more natural, I'm going in and doing a little bit of color mixing to make sure that it doesn't look oversaturated or unreal. I really want my skin tone to look as natural as possible. I'm going to then enhance the blues of the sky a little bit, but the next big thing is that I really wanted my jumpsuit and my boots to really stand out, so I really want the blacks to be as dark as possible, and then I want the whites to be as bright as possible to create a lot of contrast. I really want to pop out against all of the colors and to really be the focal point as the subject. So now that I have done that, I'm going to create a new preset from the previous preset I had created, and that will be the new snow day preset. Now that I've done that, I can literally just copy and paste this. I'm specifically copying and pasting this instead of just allowing the preset to be done on the other pictures because of the masking. I didn't have the masking of the sky as part of the preset, if that makes sense to you. So now I can literally just paste it to every single other photo, and I can completely edit a photo in seconds. Just look at that. Super easy. Now, the last thing I wanted to try out in this photo was removing my steps in the snow. This does make it look maybe a little bit less natural, but it makes it look a little bit more perfect. And in my opinion, that is the effect that I wanted to have. And so that is why I went ahead and tested. I wasn't sure if I liked it with the steps or not, so I'm going back and forth to really make up my mind on it. But in the end, I did choose for it to be the most perfect aesthetic possible. This is personally up to your opinion, and this is what the outcome I loved was. Now that I have edited all of my pictures in Lightroom, I was able to create my own preset for that. So now all there is to do is just to upload. So I go through creating a creative concept for a shoot. So I go through styling, how I pick my location, and how I go from just a simple idea to all the way to posting, all in a few hours. The most important part of this process to me is editing. I truly love editing photos. If you want any of my presets, I do have them available in the description box below. But if you also see in the video, I kind of show you how to make them. And even when you get presets, you do have to tailor them to you sometimes. I started making presets because a lot of presets I saw really didn't care towards melanin. And I was editing so many photos that I wanted it to be as simplistic as possible, and that's what presets are great for. So I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time. I was supposed to be in Mexico today, but today is January the 10th, and it decided to do a whole snowstorm in Atlanta. I don't even live in Atlanta for a lot. I live in the burbs, and I'm looking out my window at my backyard, and it looks like a forest in the mountains being snow-capped. Like, it's actually insane how much snow we actually got. I busted my ass on my driveway this morning, just walking around trying to take pictures of my house, and when that happened, I said, oh, my car's not leaving this driveway, because if these Uggs don't have traction, these tires don't. Okay? And we're gonna stay right here because we do not know how to drive in snow, period. I'm very disappointed. I was supposed to be doing a hotel collab as well, and so this is really very disappointing. Anywho, since I can't be there making content, I decided I never thought I'd be able to do a bikini pic snow photo in my backyard. So we're gonna do that today. We're going to do some pictures in the snow today. Cause why not? What else are we gonna do? It's a snow day.